So if you're interested in using Claude for coding, or if you want to vibe code, then in this video, I'll show you how to get started with Claude, and let's get started. Now, just before we get started, there is two requirements that you need. First of all, you need a Linux or a Mac system. This will not work on Windows unless you have WSL installed. The second requirement is you need a Pro or Max subscription. However, I wouldn't buy the Max subscription because the Pro subscription is absolutely fine, especially when you first start out. So let's get started. Right, so in the description down below, there will be a link to this website. All you need to do is just copy this command and paste this into your terminal, right? Like I said, this works on macOS, Linux, and WSL, right? So basically just paste this command, right? And as you can see, it will install Claude for you. Once it's installed, we can actually get started. In the meantime, as this is installing, you should create an account with Claude, because without an account, we cannot use Claude. Right, and from here, all you need to do is just put your email in, and this will basically send you a link for you to log in, right? So let me basically authorize myself right now. Right, once you're logged in, that is basically you done. However, we need to buy a subscription. So if you go to your account and go to upgrade plan, this from here will allow you to basically buy yourself a subscription, right? The minimum subscription we need is the Pro plan or the Max one. However, like I said, you don't need the Max one, just get the Pro one. Once you get the subscription, you will be able to basically go to the terminal. Right, now once the installation is complete, what I do recommend doing is creating another folder. Don't just run Claude in your home directory, as basically if I run it right here, this is where Claude is going to basically install stuff. You don't want to mess up your desktop with just some random files. So if you write mkdir and your folder name, in this case I'm just going to do Claude and then cd Claude, right? Right, so now from here, inside the Claude folder, or our basically development folder, now if you're using Claude for the first time, if you write Claude all lowercase, you will have to log in. As you can see, you might get something like this. From here, you just need to choose your theme. I am just going to press 1, so the standard. And from here, you need to choose your login method. Now, depending on your situation, most of you guys will most likely choose the first option. So this is the Pro, Max, Team, or Enterprise. Now, if you have been given an API key or something else, then you might need to use other options. In this case, because I'm using the first option, I need to type 1 or press 1. And from here, you just basically need to authorize, right? If you have been logged in, you just need to basically press authorize, right? This just allows the account to be connected to your terminal. Once you do this, right, as you can see, you can close this where I can basically do what I want. If I press enter again, as you can see, I am basically logged into Claude. Basically from here, you are ready to do whatever you want. However, before you get started, you might want to check out, for example, /model. /model allows you to choose which model do you want. So there's a current is Sonnet, Opus, and Haiku. Sonnet is basically the sort of average one, so it's like basically for your everyday tasks. Opus is the most advanced one, and Haiku is like for quick answers, right? It actually tells you right here which one you should use. In this case, I'm just going to stick to default, so Sonnet. The next command that might interest you is effort. In the right corner, as you can see, it says high effort. If I put /effort and if I press space, as you can see, there's different modes: low, medium, high, max, and automatic. Basically, this is how hard do you want your model to work, right? Do you want it to work hard, low? Do you want it to be like medium? So basically, this is how we can choose. Now, obviously, the harder your model works, the more tokens it is going to use, right? So let's just set it to medium, right? And as you can see, it has changed to medium. Now, another command that might interest you is basically /usage. Now, also before I type this command, as you can see, there's basically different commands that we can basically check by just typing a /. For example, key bindings, login, logout, and MCP, and literally any other command or function you might think of is here. There's also plugins, but we're not going to go into plugins. I'm just showing you the basic usage of Claude. Right, so if you write /usage, this will actually show you your usage for the current session. So basically per day, you get a specific number of tokens, and you also get your specific usage for your whole week. Now, basically the usage is all your models included, right? So for example, if you use the usage is basically included for all your models. So for example, let's say that you use Haiku for the first half of your day, and then you switch to Opus. Basically the usage is all included, but remember that basically daily, every 5 hours, your usage resets, right? The usage is not that complicated. As soon as you start using Claude, you will understand your usage. All of this information obviously can also be accessed on the website. Now, as you can see, I am in the wrong directory. I am in Griffin directory, and what I want to do is I want to go to the Claude folder, right, where it's basically my development stuff. So unfortunately, there is not a way to do this. You have to close the terminal and you have to go to the directory and then basically open terminal again, and then you have to start from there, right? So basically this is the only way, right? So basically once you're ready to run Claude, all you need to do is literally just tell it what to do. Claude, can you write me a simple Flask web application, right? And this will basically do is it'll make you whatever you have asked it. Now, it might take some time, right? Sometimes, especially when it comes to graphics and stuff or some games, it might take longer than usual, right? I'm just going to allow this now. You always should check what it says here. As you can see, it says, do you want to create app.py? You should always verify what it's actually doing, especially if you want to handle any user data. Now, I'm going to say yes. And basically what we'll do, as you can see, Claude inside this folder is starting to basically put files. Now let's, for example, add some nice CSS, right? I'll just write anything. Now what this will do is it'll basically, as we talk to Claude, Claude automatically will start creating files. As you can see, there's nothing here actually. He'll basically start doing stuff, right? Now he's still not finished, right? As you can see, because he's thinking right here. Basically, this will take some time. Right, if you actually press Ctrl and O, it will actually tell you what he's doing currently. Now, no one's going to read this code, let's be honest, I'm not reading. Now, as you can see, Claude is basically finished and he's added some files, right? You can obviously verify and change these files as you wish. I'm not going to, and as you can see, if I go to HTTP localhost 5000, which is the web server that's running, well, it's not working. And why is it not? Well, it says run, right? You always need to check what he's saying because sometimes he's not going to run the web server for you. So I'll just say, Claude, please run it for me, and he will do it for me. And as you can see, he's basically made me a simple web application. Let's see if it works. So I'm just going to add, and that's actually a nice task list, right? Pending, let's do pending, done, whatever. And as you can see, wham bam bam, right? And as you can see, basically everything's running. We have a nice task manager. We can change stuff. We can tell it, for example, to, can you change the gradient to blue? And he would do that, right? It should be just a simple change. He might take some time, even for simple things. He might take a little bit of time, but basically that's just the nature of it, right? And as you can see, he's changed the gradient to blue, right? Wham bam bam, very beautiful.